Hello everybody, Trecherov here, or as I'm known on my Xbox Live game attack, Sergeant Cortez 008, right? Sergeant Cortez is the main protagonist in Time Splitters, which is a game I'm really into, and eventually I'll upload a playthrough of that. And today, we're going to be playing FIFA. Now, FIFA, as opposed to some of maybe the other games I'm posting, is actually one of my main games, right? I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 06, but recently I've been very disappointed with FIFA. You'll see a lot of complaints on this, right? But what this video is going to do is this is the road to the Division 1 title, right? I was inspired by a video posted by KSI where when he was just playing FIFA, and it was very entertaining. He did his struggle to get into Div 1 on seasons, right? Back then it was called divisions actually. So I'm gonna add two different flavors to this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to to win the Div 1 title, right? And if it's popular, I will try to win the Div 1 title with multiple different teams. But for now, I'm only gonna show you my journey to my first Div 1 title, and then also I will show you some stats at the end. That's one of my biggest differentiators, and I think you like the stats. I like stats a lot, right? So we're gonna get started. So since about FIFA 12, I would say, my play style is very defensive, but since about FIFA 14, FIFA 15, defending has just gone completely out the window, right? So I've had to adapt my style, even though I am more a defensive-minded player. When I play football in real life, I'm a defender, right? So it took a while, but I came up with a system and found actually in FIFA 20 compared to other FIFAs, I found teams that suited my style, right? So I realized that I had to focus more on the attack, cut the ball out of the middle because it's quite hard to score from across, right? So I go straight into Div 8 because EA knows my profile from previous games, so it won't let me go into Div 10, right? But I decide, you know what, I'm familiar with Belgium, so I'm going to go with 3-5-2, right? Why I like 3-5-2 Belgium is because they don't really have great like fullbacks, and they have pretty strong midfielders and strikers, right, and attacking players. So what I like to do is 3-5-2, right? And what you'll see here, you'll see me go through the changes, right? But I like to play 3-5-2 with Courtois at the back, starting in goal. Alderweireld at right centre back because he's decently paced, right? Of Company in the middle because he's quite strong and physical, but he's not very fast. And then Vertonghen left centre back, right? Got Witzel as one of the DMs. Then the other DM is Tielemans. Unfortunately, though, Tielemans can't really play DM, and Moussa Dembele is not available. I'm guessing because of injury or because he moved to China. He's just been overlooked for the most recent Belgium squads. Right, on the right you got Thorgan Hazard, who his stats are pretty good, but I've never played with him, and I've never heard of anything fantastic with him. So as you can see here, I'm sorting out the instructions. One thing that you need to change if you're a defensive-minded player is with your DMs, you need to make sure they stay back whilst attacking, otherwise they're just going to be caught upfield. And also you need to make sure when they're defending, they don't have the choice to cover wings. They're covering the center, right? Because the center is the most important place in FIFA 20. Anyway, to go back to the formation, Dries Mertens on the left, De Bruyne is attacking mid with Hazard and Lukaku up top. Now, I like playing one big, strong, physical striker, and I have that in Lukaku, with a shorter, nippier striker in Hazard, right? And actually, what you will see is Hazard and Mertens can both play striker, right? So, I sort out for my formations, right? I'm getting ready to go. Let's see how it goes. One thing I wanted to say is that I could have done commentary whilst playing the video, right? Whilst playing the game, sorry. But I decided against it because I wanted it to be a bit more of an analysis style rather than really anything with commentary on top. Plus, you'd get a bit more insight than just my screams, because this game frustrates me so much, right? Especially as a defensively minded player, defensive player in FIFA, you're just thinking sometimes like, no one defends like that. But apparently EA thinks it does. So you keep that profit, EA, and don't work on your defensive AI, right? So what I'm going to be doing a lot is a lot of 1-2s, give and takes, and through balls. That's what you'll see a lot throughout this scenario, right? So here we go. I start off, right? I go on the attack. I'm clearly very rusty, right? He's somehow played it out the back, right? I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. Vertonghen has somehow lost Ashraf Hakimi. And then Courtois shows me why he is not that highly rated anymore in real life. Now that's unfair because this is FIFA, right? There's something about EA that a lot of highly rated keepers just make terrible mistakes. And that is a real kick in the balls when you're having your first game of FIFA. People are going to see this on YouTube, and at this point, I was pretty nervous, right? So, when things don't work, I switch things up, right? When 3-5-2 doesn't work, because a lot of people... So, tactically, 3-5-2 only works when the team is... well, not only. It works best when a team is playing two up top, right? But a lot of teams now, they play with a left wing and a right wing, and one striker up top, which means that the 3-5-2 can kind of be, the three at the back can kind of be counter-attacked, right? But a lot of people don't realize that. However, one thing that you will see me do is I'll switch to 4-1-2-2 wide or narrow. This is a wide one because Belgium has more wing-style players, right? Here I get quite fortunate. Hakimi tries to I mess it up with Hazard. Obviously very rusty. So now I switch to 4-1-2-2, right? Trying to play the 1-2s. His defender's just gone out the windows. Akanji, I don't know what he's doing with Akanji, and I just, fake shot into the bottom corner with Mertens. Right? So at this point I'm thinking, hey, you know what? I'm probably gonna do all right. Right, and thought might as well, straight from the kickoff. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here with my defense. I'm trying to. Oh, I don't know how Hazard hasn't intercepted that. Right. If Witzel's just completely left Royce, and I don't know why. I have no idea where Tielemans is right now. But yeah, his Witzel just cuts inside Alderweireld from a pass from Royce and scores. And this leaves me 2-1 down. Very frustrating. Courtois could have made a bit of more of an effort, but I mean, it is what it is, right? You expect Witzel to score there more often than not. So, yeah, I'm 2-1 down in my first game. Hooray! Anyway. Oh, hello. Mertens to Lukaku. Come on, cross it in. See, crosses are terrible, but he messes it up with his keeper, boots it straight out of play. So I decide, you know what, I need to sort out my formation again. The funny thing is here, and you'll see in about 20 seconds, is that I'm so rusty and I don't really know what I'm doing that I mess it up, and I'm going to take a second stab at this, right? But it's quite funny to see. And it will be a great contrast from when you see what I was doing now versus what I was doing when I won the Div 1 title. I'm not going to hide and pretend I didn't. I've actually recorded all the videos, but it's taken me a while. I've been learning how to video edit, render, and trim videos using the Sony Vegas Pro program. So, like I said, I messed it up. That's why I didn't really talk about the game then, right? So here we go, 4-1-2-2 wide, right? Get Tielemans off because he was rubbish, right? Get Chadli on, who can actually play centre attack in mid. Munier can play right back. Carrasco can only really play left mid, but I wanted to switch things up a little bit. Get Carrasco on the right because Thorgan Hazard hadn't really done much on this one. So here we go. And I hoped that this change helped. Changes always help, by the way, guys. If you are struggling, I would recommend try making a change, right? Formation change, but not like blind change. Obviously, do an educated change. Oh, Lukaku gets past. I cut inside. Then I karate chop back in, and I do it terribly. Try to pick a pass. I just picked a terrible pass. But here, I actually do quite well to win it back, right? Lukaku gets past Akanji. Boom. Into the top corner. Great finish. This guy's showing perfectly the importance of defending well, right? But I was still quite disappointed in all honesty, because here, I was thinking, you know what, like, I really want the win. Like, I'm in Div 8, and if I draw my first game, I'm really going to struggle. This is going to take a while. I think it's going to be a frustrating experience. But entering the final few minutes, Vertonghen wins the ball. Some interplay there. Chadli gives it to Lukaku. Lukaku onto Hazard. Trying to gas him. He's brought Hummels out of position. So there I am, gassing Hummels. Give a pass. Chadli gets past his man, gives it to Mertens, lays it for him on a plate. Boom. Goal. Last minute goal, man. This is how you do things. And this, you know what? This mentally makes a huge difference, right? To your whole gameplay, right? I remember playing FIFA 18, and the first game I lost, even though I went on a streak, was a game where someone had gotten a red card. I lost to a team with 10 men, and he got a red card at 0-0. I knew that wasn't going to be my FIFA. But here we go, 3 points. Was a challenge, but I got there. That's the most important thing. It's the result that matters, right? Other things, of course, factor into it, but the result that matters. So here I am, and I draw Arsenal. So I am rusty, but I feel good about facing Arsenal. They're not a fantastic FIFA team. Better in FIFA than real life. Haha. Fuck Arsenal. I'm a Tottenham fan, by the way, so I need to say that, right? Here, I have no idea how that's not a foul, right? But again, it's just standard. This guy, so there's actually two people. If you can see Puffin here, right? What you'll see throughout the video that when he wins the ball. Oh, by the way, here I just try to sidestep. I tried to take it around his keeper terribly, right? But his keeper gives the ball to me. I win the ball back, and then Bellerin wins a free kick. Oh, sorry. Mertens gets fouled by Bellerin. This is one of those stupid AI defending things. I don't think the person made the challenge, but I'm not going to complain because it is actually a foul. If you could see, Bellerin made no play for the ball, right? So here, Hazard puts it into the bottom corner. Hazard's a great penalty taker, by the way. So here I'm actually still a bit vulnerable. He gets quite unlucky to hit the post. So yeah, you'll see there's a 1 in the brackets with Puffin. So this guy's name, that means he's got someone playing with him, right? So it's actually 2 people playing against me. But Lukaku wins the ball here. Again, does well to beat Koshi. I think it's Socrates actually, right? De Bruyne buries it into the near post. Great finish, right? Awesome work from Lukaku there. Lukaku and Hazard are amazing FIFA players. Absolutely amazing. So then we kick off for the second half. It's only 2-0. So I'm comfortable, but I'm not, like, I'm very risk averse. So I like to think that 3-0 is the great score. 4 is amazing, right? Here he plays a terrible pass, but so do I. I almost put myself into trouble, but there we go. Rustiness there. Get it out, right? Thorgan Hazard. I see the ball is on because they're not defending properly. Give it to Eden. Eden is just going to power this into the top corner. Amazing. Garden of Eden. They have just entered the Garden of Eden, but it's not an Eden to them. Wow. Amazing. That was poetic. Oof. Ooh, I should write poetry. And then off we are again. I win the ball straight away. At this point, they're fairly flustered. As you can see, I got a yellow card. I think I was not paying attention, but I wanted to make some subs. When I'm winning quite badly and I feel quite comfortable, I stick with 3-5-2. I don't change up the system. There's no point in fixing something that ain't broke. But subs help. The fresh legs help. to get that extra bit of pace, right? It really makes a difference, by the way, guys, on this FIFA. And that's something I do like about the more recent FIFAs. Making subs does make a difference, right? Bring on. So let me just go back here. So I brought on Batshuayi, right, for Mertens. He was quite tired. I brought on Chadli for De Bruyne. Brought on Carrasco for Thorgan Hazard. So, you know, here we go again. This is the best thing about this analysis style. I can go back. I can pause at points. I can show you the real, you know, almost like a analytical program, sort of like in the UK Match of the Day, or, you know, just general punditry. So Witsel breaks forward here. I see Batshuayi's run, cut back inside, have a shot, great finish, nice chop, but weirdly enough, and you'll see this gets credited as a Socrates own goal. And I don't see Socrates touch this at all. Very, very peculiar, but yeah, EA has definitely invested a lot of money in this and not pocketed any profit. Oh, wow. So, I mean, if you look at that again, right, just one more time, right, I really don't see how this is a Socrates own goal. It just doesn't look like it touches him. But anyway, doesn't really matter. Here, I'm in, I take it on. But the reason I don't show you the full build up to this, there was no goal, firstly, and secondly, you'll see just in a second, these guys have had enough. So even though they stuck out for a while, they quit. EA is terrible at this whole quitting disconnect nonsense, right? So here I'm actually quite nervous. Do I get the win? Does it count as nothing, right? What is going on? So you just have to wait in this situation and see. But as I was 4-0 up, I'm comfortable that I got the win. But I did, as you can see, right? So I go into my next game. And here I am playing Piemonte Calcio or Juventus for those who aren't too worried about copyright issues. So he immediately tries to attack me, but I'm quite efficient. I counter-attack him back. Tielemans actually does well here. I know I slate him a lot. Drives through, gets it to Eden. Eden is completely free, but I mess up the shot. However, it falls very, very kindly to Lukaku. It's quite fortunate. Szczesny's unlucky there. He's unlucky there, this player, whoever it is. And I'm 1-0 up, right? There I am. I win, I get the ball again. Lukaku is straight through. Great ball by Witsel. Here, I like to slow down a little bit, and then I like to finesse it in the far corner when I'm in this. I don't like to run too much far forwards because a lot of the time the keeper will just nick the ball off you, right? So you have to play this quite cleverly. But there I lose the ball with De Bruyne, right? I commit myself with Alderweireld. Tielemans is in a decent position, but it's Golnaldo, right? I can't touch him, and he's finessed in the bottom corner. Oh, what? You mean his name is Ronaldo and not Golnaldo? Oh, okay. So I guess he just scores goals and it's not his name. Okay, fair enough. So he tries to break me back down. There. This is after half time, right? I go into half time at 2-1. Here, bit of a push. It bounces kindly to me from Tielemans. De Bruyne has done well here. I give it to Mertens. I love this, by the way. This is a fantastic cross from Mertens. Outside the foot. Hazard on his weaker foot. Shows the techers that made Real Madrid buy him. Unfortunately, he hasn't really shown it at Real Madrid. But that's... I reckon he'll come good at Real Madrid. Hazard is too good to not do well there. Right, maybe just needs some time settling in. Anyway, I digress. Get on Batshuayi, get on Carrasco, right? Make some changes. 3-1, I feel fairly comfortable here. I know he scored, but you know it was just Ronaldo, his OP-ness, and well, he is very good at real life as well. In real life, apologies. So I'm not too fussed. He didn't really actually fluster me too much. If people are super interested, I'll post the full games, you know, depending on how popular this segment becomes. I'll post the full games so that you can see you know, in case people really want to see how it went. Here, I should be in, but I played the world's worst pass to basically allow him to intercept. It should be 4-1 there, right? Nonetheless, I win. That's the most important thing. It's getting that W, right? Right now, I'm just showing you highlights. The only games that will be in full are the title games, right? Where I win the title. And this game, yes, this is the Liverpool game. This is where EA completely trolled me and this guy, right? I don't know if they trolled this guy, but they completely trolled us. As you can see here, I can't. It's just glitching, right? And this is not the Elgato HD capture. This is the. He scores the lovely back heel there. The ball disappears, but the connection is so bad. Here, I give a terrible kick. I make a terrible kick with Courtois, right? Tielemans, get it back. And then I just lose connection at this point. I don't understand how hard it is for a company with a large amount of profit to connect to people when they specialize in online play. But I guess it must be very, very challenging. Right? Can't be my internet because this was all, by the way, each division is done in one sitting, right? So how can the last 3 games be almost perfect connection and that one was terrible, right? It just goes to show. But I get Liverpool again. I'm thinking, is it the same guy? But no, the connection is good. And then eventually I'll see that it's not him. So here, makes a great challenge with Alice. Robertson, it's the ball, plays it to Wijnaldum. Fabinho drives through. I'm not really tracking him, right? There was a bit of lag there. I'm trying to get Witsel to cover, but it's not happening. Alderweireld's not coming tight, but I do win the ball. I don't know what the hell happened there. I tried to clear it. Again, Company and Firmino pokes in. Yeah, that was calamitous right there. Let's see this again. Wow. Yeah, this is the stuff of champions. Yeah, right there. Yep. So, yeah. Wow. Defensively minded player indeed. That was just rust, guys, okay? Take it easy. Stop hating. Here, I really almost put myself into trouble again, right? So I'm like, I'm down. And you know what? It's time to make some set changes, right? So I changed the attacking formation because I plan on going attacking, right? And then I'm going to go with 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Oop, that was a bit of a mouthful. Yep, Chadley's on. I get Carrasco on, but I'm going to get Hazard to play striker instead. And Carrasco can play his preferred left mid position. Meunier can come in, right? And I hope this makes a difference. So as you can see, it reverted to 3-5-2, but that's because I'm gonna go. I went attacking, right? So when I went attacking, that's when things change. See, you see me go attacking, right? So Salah wins the header, but I do get it back, right? Carrasco is looking for an option, but Chadley provides it, right? Naby Keita is not following. Nice interplay there. He doesn't really defend this properly. He keeps trying to cover the middle, but Chadley just comes back in, buries it into the corner. In fairness, this is a wicked shot, right? With a lot of curl, and it goes into the side netting, right? You don't really expect Chadley to score there, but hey, he should have, not seen it being Chadley and tried to defend it properly, right? Here, he tries to do a patient build-up. Doesn't really work. He runs straight into Meunier. Meunier gives it to Witsel. So here we go. This is the nice Hazard-Lukaku interplay. Hazard completely gasses Joe Gomez, right? Van Dijk has to stay in the middle to cover Lukaku, but Hazard just takes this as an opportunity to bury it into the bottom corner. And at this point, it was 3-1, and he quit, actually. So, sorry, it was 2-1, and then he actually quit at this point, right? So, I didn't show you that just because he quits. So, next game was PSG, and I was not expecting this, but Mbappe is the FIFA version of Messi, right? The way that was an easy thing, but you will see later in my seasons that Mbappe is insanely good, unbelievably good on this game, right? But yeah, so I've conceded early. I hate conceding early. So I said, you know what? I need to sort it out, right? win it back with Thorgan Hazard. He's done some crappy trick with Bernat. Here it's De Bruyne against Neymar, so I thought, you know what, I could take him on. De Bruyne's not as fast as Neymar, but definitely stronger, right? Neymar's quite weak on this game. Great cross, but for some reason, Meunier's not covering it, right? And misses the header. I wasn't actually expecting that, but Mertens with some great tackers. However, he's only 2 yards out. Nonetheless, thank you, Mertens, for scoring that, because if you missed it, I would have been pulling some hair out. And at this point he gets, I don't know, I think he gets mad. He stops playing, his controller runs out of battery, right? So what do? I think I just tackle him. I have no sympathy for someone who's not playing, right? Play it through. Hazard goes. Give, go. Great pass. Squares it to Lukaku. Boom. 2-1. Just like that. And here I am thinking, feel like a king, you know. Playing great interplay between Witsel, De Bruyne, and Mertens, right? Come back inside. Terrible pass, but I would go straight to Tielemans, right? Go back to Witsel. Great pass from Witsel. Lukaku manages to muscle his way through, right? Nicks it off Silva from the Hazard pass and buries it at the near post. And here we go. Oh, he wins it. He loses it again. And at 3-1, I'm feeling pretty confident. Yeah. Here, I really think I should score it here, right? But somehow, I lose the ball. Mertens doesn't get a good touch in, right? I think I'm defending a bit complacently here, but I am trying to chase him with Tielemans. But Tielemans is just slower and less strong than Idrissa Gana Gueye. But, you know, great pass. Company loses him. And Cavani scores. I love Cavani's celebration. Not against me, though. Go away, Cavani. So, I think, you know what? Let me make some subs. Unfortunately, I'm still quite cocky at this point, plus inexperience, so I stick with the 3 at the back, which I shouldn't, right? Because I think this guy was playing 4-3-3, right? So, yeah. I think I have a feeling he's going to punish me. Maybe because I played this game already, but yeah. Rather disappointingly, I think he's going to punish me. So, here I am, trying to make a play. Hazard is in. Verratti is a solid player here, though, but it's a great challenge from Marquinhos. I'm not even going to pretend that was a foul. That was a fantastic challenge, right? Chadli here muscles past Silva. Lukaku drives, but Verratti's presence seems to put him off. However, this guy has just cleared it into row Z. I do the world's worst throw-in and lose the ball. And from here, he punishes me. I'm going to be honest with you. Just a Gana Gueye, gives it to Cavani. Cavani with some insane... Mbappe is just somehow on the side and buries it into the corner. It's just... He's so good. I didn't even realize how good he was until I saw him in this game. Right? And so... I'm like, yay, let me try, score. But... it doesn't happen. I'll tell you now. Here, it's actually a counter, but he plays a terrible ball. I win the ball. And I do try to counter-attack in fairness to myself. And I do it successfully. You'll see what happens. Witsel drives Carrasco. Lukaku. The interplay is nice. He's running around with Idrissa Gana Gueye like a headless chicken. Lukaku's in, and he gets completely annihilated by Marquinhos. It is a red card, by the way. You could see it was a red card. I didn't actually show you the highlight. I'm sorry. But the game finishes 3-3. So, what do? I've just drawn in Div 8. I'm annoyed. And now it's 3-1 up. So, if you can't beat him, join him. I wanted to try out PSG. So, this game I won the title with. So, I'm going to give you full commentary on the entire game. And I am playing FC Bayern. So here we go. This is the big stuff right now. Nice interplay from myself, if I do say so myself. And I think I started off with 4 at the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow here, you know. So trying to do that. He defends it quite well, right? So let me just pause there to tell you quickly my formation before I start. It was Keylor Navas, Munier, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, Juan Bernat. Centre defensive mid was Idrissa Gana Gueye. Left centre mid, Dragster. Right centre mid, Verratti. Attacking mid, Neymar. Up top, Cavani and Mbappe. So, having done that, having cleared that up, right, he does some weird trick and somehow gets away with it. Golandowski destroying me. I don't know why I didn't give it there. I should have given it to Cavani. Here, great save from Neuer. It was still a nice interplay between Mbappe, Neymar and Cavani. I just want to tell you, this match is a premonition of the future divisions. This match shows you the real me with PSG. But it shows me in my infancy with PSG. Sacré bleu indeed. So, I'm trying to win this ball, but Gueye gets muscled by Süle. So I'm pretty sure this guy is Nicolas Süle, and he plays centre back. But this guy's playing him at left back, and he's playing Alaba at left centre back, which is less weird because Alaba can play centre back, but still, Süle just completely outmuscles Gueye, crosses it, and Thiago somehow gets across Marquinhos, and Silva loses him and buries it into the near post. And at this point, I'm actually quite, I wouldn't say tilted, but yeah, it made me nervous. As you will see, the next couple of sets, that was bullshit. But from here, I just played terribly. He demolishes me. He scores 2 in quick succession. And at this point, I don't really know what I'm doing, right? I'm just there, stuck. And I just had to kind of breathe a little bit, sort out my mentality, right? And hope that things sort themselves out. A great pass from Verratti. Cavani. I tried to square this here, but I believe this is Lucas Hernandez who intercepted it, right? Here, I don't score from the corner. Give it to Marquinhos. I tried to work it to Verratti because I think he has a better shot than Marquinhos. But then after a while, I learned that Verratti doesn't have a great finesse shot, and you need to just power it, right? And then Gnabry is actually solid on this game, but not as good as you'd think he'd be. But still, here I'm exposed again. I'm coming across with Marquinhos, but I just don't make it, and I rely on Keylor Navas to make an outstanding save. Keylor Navas is one of the best goalkeepers on this game. I just want you to know right now, right? And you will see throughout these videos. Here, I make a shitty pass, right? Player 1-2, give it back to Dragster. I want to go back inside to Cavani. Oh, it doesn't go to Mbappe. There, it definitely meant to go to Mbappe. Great passing, but unfortunately, my touch from Cavani was too close to the keeper, right? But here, I get counter-attack again. I am all over the shop in defense. Absolutely all over the shop. I have no idea what's going on, right? Great interception there from Silva. Otherwise, Lewandowski scores again. There, great 1-2. Cavani is bursting through, but I give a terrible pass straight to David Alaba, right? Oh, I win the ball back. Verratti to Neymar. Oh, great block. Verratti, Cavani, Mbappe. Oh, I almost muscle my way through, or luck my way through, rather. But then I am counter-attacked again. And Süle drives, and I don't know what's up with my players, but Süle just becomes this untouchable left wing back. So anyway, I win it back, goes to Neymar, I get fouled, but there's no foul, fuck you FIFA, right, great pass, but Cavani's offside. In this first half, Süle plays like Jan Vertonghen did in a Champions League game we played, I think it was 2 years ago, right, even last year where we won 3-0, he scored one and set up one, right? I can't remember against who, but definitely that was an outstanding left wing back performance, right? And Sula puts in probably a better performance in this half. I can't get hold of him. Kimmich is there as well, getting in the action. The ball goes to Muller. I'm get very fortuitous with it hitting the crossbar, right? And like I said, I'm just in defense. Oh my god, I lose it again. Wow, this is terrible. Navas to the rescue again. So yeah, still pretty flustered. It's still 2-0. Well, I win the header. Give a terrible pass to Neymar. At this point, I'm probably kicking something, right? Maybe a chair, possibly just a water bottle across the floor. He tries to finesse it into the corner. It's the right thing to do. You just executed it wrongly, right? Goal kick. I decide to go to Munier because I think he will win the header against Gnabry. I'm wrong, but I still get the ball. Verratti plays a nice pass. Mbappe is in. He outpaces Javi Martinez. Ooh, great save by Neuer. Javi Martinez is too slow to play him at centre-back, guys. Just don't do it. I tried to finesse it. Get fortunate, but Cavani unleashes this wicked shot on the turn. Unbelievable shot. And that brings me back into the game. Well, sort of. There's a lifeline there. And I know I need to capitalize on that lifeline. But straight from the kickoff, Gnabry is trying to attack Munier again, right? Luckily, Gay cuts it out. That's it. Oh, that's a terrible pass from me. I should have definitely taken it easy. Neymar making a challenge, but the ball bounces to him again, right? Great challenge there. There we go. Neymar, do your thing. Neymar. Okay. Great play, great play. Give it, you've been fouled. Give it. Ooh. Mbappe. Mbappe. My half Algerian brother. What a G. That's a great finish. Cavani does so well here. Cavani is a highly underrated striker. He's got a decent burst of pace. He's strong. He can head the ball, right? You'll see a couple of goals that he scored. And by the way, he is involved in a lot of goals. And I will show you this but in later games, right? Oh, that was a terrible pass from me. But at 2-2, anyway, I am back in the game, right? Feeling confident, right? And this guy is flustered. So we go into half time. For some odd reason, he's deciding to watch this. I don't know, maybe he's going to take a piss. Half time. Maybe it's a she. Apologies. But yeah, so I keep things as they are. It's Bayern Munich getting the second half underway. And kickoff. Here, I think one thing from inexperience, it looks like Lucas Hernandez is actually playing right back, and I should probably capitalize on that more, right? But I just don't. I don't even have wingers, to be honest. But here, Keylor Navas saves me again, right? I drive with Silva, go out to Juan Bernat, make the run, Mbappe, give and go, right? It's all about the give and go here. Neymar, great pass. Here, nice run by Draxler, great by Cavani, bury it. Oh no, I thought that was in. I mean, I know I played this game, but I forgot that I hit the post there. Oh, at this point, I was thinking this might not be my game. Luckily, Muller doesn't hit a great shot. It goes to Keylor Navas. If he counterattacks and scores from that, like with the Muller thing, I would have been so upset. Anyway, Draxler comes in. I give the Mbappe is definitely offside. Like, I'm not even going to pretend he was remotely onside, right? But yeah, so still in the game. Okay, can I just point this out? This is what's wrong with FIFA. Look at Juan Bernat here. I'm not controlling Juan Bernat, right? Neymar pushes up. Mbappe's, what is he doing? What? Who defends like that? I mean, teams that defend like that are relegated. Oh, anyway, so there's the frustration. Another fantastic save. It was a, by the way, it was a sick trick by Coutinho, right? Look at this. Wow. Credit to this guy, Dill Pickle or whatever his name was. But Keylor Navas is a monster, right? Right, the corner comes from to nothing. Got it with Cavani. I'm looking for some runs. Try to give it to Mbappe, which he gets it, right? Gives it to Neymar. Here, I'm just going to give a simple goal. No, I'm going to finesse it into the corner. This is what I like to do, right? You got enough time. You need to see which is the better option, right? Finessing it into the corner or the pass. If most defenders will try to cut out the pass in that situation, right? So, here I am. Going to make some subs now. So Neymar always gets tired quickly. I don't like Icardi as a person, nor do I think he's that great on FIFA if you look at his stats. So I don't really ever involve him in games, right? So I keep Cavani up there, get Di Maria and Sarabia. Actually, no, okay, I went with Herrera. Herrera is more solid, Di Maria is more attacking, right? So here I'm in the lead, and I'm not thinking that I'm going to score much more. Although to my surprise I do, but there we go. Herrera is much more someone who can help you get some legs in midfield, maintain the lead, than Sarabia. Nice jockeying there by myself, if I do say so myself. Herrera wins the ball. Here we go with the counter-attack. Go on, give it to Mbappe. Mbappe. Run at them, scare them. Cavani, go. Oh, Cavani shows his strength and his finishing prowess. Yes, point at the sky. 4-2. And here I am thinking, you know what? This could be it. This is the title win. Or this could be the title win. Never say never. And never give yourself guarantees. Always see it out to the end. It is not over until the fat lady sings. Here I break away again. He's obviously gone more attacking, right? Forgets how to defend, right? Unfortunately, I dribble straight into Alaba, which is poor, right? And I seem to forget how to defend as well. Here, great save from Navas. Man, Muller could have buried this game for him, and Navas just saved me. I get away. Di Maria gives it to Mbappe. Di Maria again. Straight to Cavani. Cavani outdoes Süle for pace, right? Süle can't get the goal side of him. I just bury it into the far corner. Hat trick for Cavani. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Love this celebration. And we go again. That was pretty poor defending from me, but at this point I don't care. I got the confidence, right? So I'm just driving, trying to see when I can win the ball. Great defensive header from Munier there. I intercept the ball there, but unfortunately his shot is poor. I hit it straight out with Navas, but it doesn't go anywhere. By the way, that's a great way to start a counter. Navas has a decent kick, and Mbappe is so fast, and the AI defending is terrible. So here, I'll muscle Alaba, but he somehow gets back and pushes me over. Doesn't give away a free kick. Doesn't get a red card. Yep. EAOP. Where Bernat gets a nice interception there. Goes to Di Maria. Herrera. Back to Di Maria. I go back inside. Here, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I expected him to go the other way, and he just defended that poorly, and that actually worked out for him in the end. But luckily here, Munier has tracked back. Silva, I've calmly turned him, but I've given the ball away. That was poor from me. Kimmich is still there. I need to get back with Thiago, and again a poor shot. That was a desperation lunge from Munier there, right? But here I am, Neuer doing his sweeper keeper, but oh no, he's hit it away. Oh god, what interplay? I'm stuck? No, I'm not. Di Maria with the shuffle. Oh my god, what a shimmy! Ah! A great finish. Golazo! Goal, 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 goal. At this point, let's see that again. Whoa, whoa, we were great tricks. Amazing. Boom. Into the corner. And here he is. He wants to pause. I'm gonna do this celebration. This is how you piss someone off, by the way. Great psychology tactics here. You celebrate in front of the camera. You make them watch it. Right? At this point, I want him to quit. I want to guarantee the win faster. Right? Boom. He quits. I'm not super nervous about the fact that it might not give me the win, because it looks like a rage quit. So I go back anyway, and there you see the win. See? 5 wins, 1 draw, Div 8 title 1. But I promised you something extra. Boom! Statistics. So every season, you're going to see me with an Excel spreadsheet of the statistics. And then you're going to see the player stats. But you will also see, not only will you see a sheet for one division, for that particular division, you will see the sheet for overall. And that's where things really get cool, right? But these stats, by the way, help me a lot in my gameplay. So as you can see, I played with Belgium 5 times, won 4, drew 1, lost 0, scored 15 in the process and conceded 7, had only 1 clean sheet but goal difference of +8, 13 points and 2.6 points per game. PSG at the end, of course, you saw the results, right? Fantastic. This, I think, is something you will like, my head-to-head. And this helped me a lot, by the way. This helped me the most. Because it showed me which teams I really struggled against, and I had to sort myself out against them, right? And you'll see this as the more videos come out. So, I won all my games against Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Juventus and Liverpool, but I drew my game against PSG. My most comprehensive victory seems to have come against Arsenal, where I kept a clean sheet, shut them out, and scored 4. Now let's go on to the player stats. I loved this sheet, by the way. As you can see from the player stats, this is awesome, right? I would have gone into even more detail, but with people quitting, it would have been quite hard to track, for example, tackles. I know a lot of this is focused on attacking. I tried to put in clean sheets, right? But unfortunately, it's quite difficult. If it was up to me, I would have done a lot more stats. So anyway, let's see the most important things here, right, that I want to see, right? Who scored the most goals for me this season? Boom. Romelu Lukaku, right? Hazard, Mertens. But look at this. Cavani in 1 game matched Mertens in 5 games, right? Then, let's go to win rate. I have a 100% win rate at PSG, which is of course normal, but the Belgian boys are actually quite good. This is the stat I like the most. Goals and assists per game. This is of course a bit skewed for the PSG players right now. But as I progress, you will see this stat becoming more and more important, right? As you can see here, Lukaku and Hazard are insane, right? Do not underestimate Romelu Lukaku. Do not underestimate Eden Hazard. Between them, they average 1.6 goals or assists a game, or 1.4 for Hazard, right? So imagine over the course of 2 games, you can guarantee that Lukaku will either score or assist a goal 3 times, right? Sorry. So 3.2 over 2 games, right? Or Hazard will be involved in 2 in the course of 2 games, right? That is incredible. And if I go back, you will see that I have scored 1 own goal. No, I hadn't scored. Someone scored for me an own goal. I won 1 penalty through Dries Mertens, and I scored with Eden Hazard. Alright guys, I hope you like this vid. Please like, subscribe. Let me know any feedback. I'm actually more concerned about feedback, right? I want to know, what do you like, what do you not like about this vid? Peace guys. Have a great day.